Hey everyone, Jack here. If you're learning how to fingerpick, you've probably already hit some roadblocks. Today in this video, I'm going to cover the top 3 mistakes that beginners make when fingerpicking and how to fix them. Let's get into it. The first one is poor hand position. A lot of beginners don't really know what to do with their hand, what position it needs to be in, whereabouts it needs to be on a guitar, and this can lead to very inconsistent results. And a lot of this comes from the wrist, okay? So a lot of people tend to bend their wrist like this and have their hand come down on the guitar like this. It's a very unnatural position. Similarly, if you were to flex your hand in some weird position like this, you're going to create a lot of tension. So if you just put your hand out like this and flop it down, you can already feel that there's tension happening in these muscles right here in the lower forearm. Similarly, if you were to flex your hand and your wrist up like this, you're going to get a lot of tension in these upper forearm muscles. So what you want to do is hold out your arms, completely relax it, have no tension anywhere. This is how we want it to be when we're bringing our hand down on a guitar, okay? It all comes from your body as well, so relaxed posture. Sit in a chair with a back so you can just lean against it, have your body completely relaxed. Flop your arm over. This is how we want to set ourselves up. Flop it over against the body of the guitar and have our hand come right over where the sound hole is right here. Now we want a neutral position, okay? So no tension in the arm or in the hand and the muscles anywhere. Our fingers are then placed over the sound hole area here. Our thumbs are going to be playing the lower bass strings and our fingers are going to be playing the thinner strings. Okay, so this is our hand position. This is like a natural hand position. It's not flexed, it's not bent, it's completely flat. Okay, and then the whole thing is just loose, so we can get a lot more consistent results. Get a lot more consistent results and we can keep our hand there for longer because it's not under any tension, okay? So remember not to bend or flex the wrist, have a completely flat hand, no tension in the arms whatsoever. Mistake number 2 is inconsistent finger independence, okay? So what I mean by this is that we're not using our fingers independently. Perhaps you're just using one finger to play. This finger is playing all the strings, right? Well, we're not going to be able to play very consistently like that, as if we were going to play with all the fingers. And also when we're playing all the strings with just one finger, there's a lot more movement happening with our hand. It's having to move sort of up and down in this motion, okay? This is no good. So a great way to fix this is to play simple finger picking patterns using the PIMA system, okay? Here's a great example. You should recognize this. Okay, you should recognize that. It's a very famous song. Yes, and really, we're just following the PIMA, so we're just like independently picking the right strings. Here's another one that I made up. And you can just take some simple open chords and just come up with your own patterns. Okay, remember to follow that PIMA pattern. Okay, so we're applying each finger a string. And usually what happens is our thumb will play the lowest note in the chord, which will be on either the E, A, or D string, or 6th, 5th, and 4th string. And our index finger will usually play the note on the 4th string. Middle finger will play the note, what's happening on the B string. And ring finger will be on the 1st or the high E string. Mistake number 3, I see this happen a lot with beginners, is lack of thumb control or using a heavy thumb. And this usually happens, it's kind of similar like to the first point where they have like a bad wrist position and the thumb is then pointed in at like a 90-degree angle to the guitar. And what they end up doing is just kind of coming down on the string and picking it too hard. Almost like it's an elastic band and they're pinging it against the guitar. What happens then is you get these inconsistent volume in the notes. find it quite hard to show an example here, but it's not a great way to fingerpick. And the way you can rectify this is really simple. Again, similar to the first point, it's all about the setup of the wrist, okay? We don't want the thumb to be coming in at a 90-degree angle like this. We actually want it to kind of come at like a 45-degree angle when we're fingerpicking the strings. The thumb is going to be pointing in the direction of the neck, but not completely parallel, but almost like a 45 or 30, 45-degree angle or something like that. And we want to grab the top of the string with the corner of our thumb, this kind of corner here, and very lightly just kind of glide and pick it out and down, but very, very soft and minimal movement as well. Okay. We want to work on getting the volume of each string as consistent as possible and just glide over the strings. We really want to have like a nice, natural, consistent volume flow going with finger picking. It's really just that kind of soft sound, okay? We don't want any jerky movements or anything like this. Okay, nice and soft and controlled. Fixing these mistakes will make your finger picking a lot more smoother and more natural and controlled. If you want to go deeper, check out my fingerpicking 101 course. I'll leave a link in the description below. Hit like and subscribe and let me know what problems you're having with fingerpicking in the comments section. I'll see you in the next video.